Andrew, what do you make of David's words
What
there?
do I make of it? The Beckham's battle. Becks lies and videotapes, as the Sun screams today. It's basically, and what happened? This explosive Instagram rant rather, that Brooklyn accused David and Victoria of controlling his life, sabotaging this marriage to Nicola Peltz via wedding interference, media lies, and excluding her. What happens? There was things like last-minute dress cancellations, pressure on naming rights, and past flames at the event. What happened? He attended David's 50th, but he basically has no love lost. And the sad thing, in the same way as Harry and his public spat with his family, the media side is it's Shakespearean echoes as we talk about that sort of side. What the former photographer wrote, he said, "For my entire life, my parents have controlled narratives in the press about our family. The performative social media posts, family events, and inauthentic relationships have been a fixture of the life I was born into." Brooklyn, who's married to model and heiress Nicola Peltz, 31, got married in April 2022. He claims, as you say, "My parents have been trying endlessly to ruin my relationship since before my wedding, and it hasn't stopped." He claims that Victoria cancelled making Nicola's dress and hijacked the first dance at the wedding. Basically, he says the whole thing is he's been controlled by a family that values public promotion above all else. What he says about the dance was quite extraordinary. He says, "In front of 500 wedding guests, Mark Anthony called me to the stage where in the schedule was planned to be my romantic dance with my wife, but instead my mum was waiting to dance with me. She danced very inappropriately on me," extraordinary phrase, "in front of everybody." What's that? What sort of imagery is that sort of conjuring up? It is quite awful. And he said that he was called evil because the nannies were put on his table, and poor old the other Beckhams, his mum and dad, were put on a separate table. And he basically says he doesn't want his life shaped by image, press, or manipulation. All we want is peace, privacy, and happiness. But as you say, Becks bit back, and David said that children make mistakes. That's what he did. He's at the World Economic Forum. He hasn't specifically addressed the statement other than to make that sort of stuff. But you can imagine this is going to run for days and days, and the press are bursting a blood vessel with the next exciting instalment.
Absolutely. Andrew Eborn, president of Octopus TV. Wonderful to see you again. Thank you so much.
Always a joy, Gabriella. See you next week.